Okay, hello everybody and welcome back. I almost did not record this video because I haven't made any videos in such a long time. I thought it would be weird. And I haven't made cold process. I'm making cold process soap today. I haven't made cold process soap in a very, very long time. Since October. So when I was mixing up the ingredients, that was very strange. And I don't know, it was so different. I haven't done it since I made all the Christmas soaps. So I figured I'd record this because I know you guys like seeing cold process. And even though it's really nothing special, it's not going to be like a fancy design or anything. It is some that I've made before, not necessarily on this channel. I made one of them on this channel, the other two I did not. So we only have 2 brambleberry molds, so I think the third one should fit in here. I don't know yet though, I might need to get a little bit more. So we'll do that one last and start with the ones that are in the brambleberry mold, and then I can move on to the other. So let me just mix up these essential oils here. So I'm going to start with this one. We've got hemp seed oil and some, what we're going to put in it is I've actually got lemon peel powder. That's black pepper. I had that written down in my recipe. I don't know why it has black pepper in it, but I just decided to go with the same. This is actually lemon peel granules and poppy seeds. So I'm going to mix up the lye water into the oils, and there is aloe vera juice here instead of water. So I'm going to give this a blend. There's a little bit of kaolin clay in here as well, but not as much. Or there is as much, I don't know. I've got to add other stuff. So we're going to do this first. This one did not accelerate last time I made it, so hopefully it won't accelerate this time. The lemon peel powder. I didn't use lemon peel powder last time. I used lemon zest. Carefully, because lemon zest citric acid can deactivate lye. I need to go ahead and do this too, because it is starting to get thick. And then I'm going to just go ahead and add this. The peppermint should decelerate a little bit, I guess. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. That peppermint doing its job. And there's some kaolin clay in there just to try to help them bind together. But I'm going to do this quickly because even though peppermint decelerates and so does lemon, tea tree oil tends to accelerate. So, okay, I think that's good. Before it starts doing anything crazy, I'm going to just go ahead and pour it. It's starting to get thick. Ooh, pour it quick. That's that tea tree oil there. And I did add a little bit more tea tree, I think, than the last time. But the peppermint and the lemon gives you like a few minutes. I think I'll reduce the tea tree down next time I do it, because when I did it the first time I did not have this issue, and I think I used a lot less tea tree. It is only like a very small percentage of tea tree. Also, you can hand stir in the essential oils, and that will definitely help everything to go slowly. So let me just kind of see if I can't scrape this out a little bit. Then we'll change the blender head and we'll get to the next recipe. One thing to note was the aloe vera in place of the water was a bit hotter. It was 85, and I usually like to get both of them to about 80. The oils were only 76 or so. So as long as they're within 10 degrees of each other, they're fine. But I do like to get the water and stuff a little bit cooler, but since my oils were hotter, it didn't end up working out like that. Okay, so I'm going to change the blender head because that did accelerate. And then I'm going to spritz this with alcohol. Even though it is pretty set up, just to see if it'll help with lye. Bubbles are, there's no getting any bubbles out of this. It's too late now. Save yourself. Because basically it is set up and it is ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is move this off to the side, and we're going to get started with the beer soap. Now the beer soap, I'm not going to put any essential oils, so we should be good. I am going to keep my mold here just in case, and I'm going to do a new blender head, and we're just going to go for it. Everything is ready to go. The kaolin clay is already in the oils, so I'm just going to give it a blend, and then we can pour the beer in and we can be ready. Now I am using a little more beer than water that I did last time, so hopefully that won't cause it to accelerate like the other one, so cross your fingers. Okay, blend it a little bit, enough to be completely saponified, and then I think we're gonna be good to go. No essential oils for this one. So actually I could blend it a little bit more. See, this is where you would put your essential oils in if you're going to do essential oils. I used to, but they really just caused a lot of acceleration, so I just don't know. I think that's completely traced. I think we're good to go. I really need to get some more brambleberry molds if I'm going to be making multiple batches like this, and I needed to make these batches, so I thought, oh, I'll just mix up all the oils and do them all at the same time. And then I remembered after mixing the oils that I can't do that. That's why I only ever do 2 at a time. Oh my gosh, I wasn't gonna make a video. You know what I did when I started was I pulled my little tripod out, and that caused my light to fall over. And then that pulled the cord, the extension cord thing, down onto that. And that was just trouble because it landed right behind my stuff. We're gonna just do a little tap here and then spritz this. This will just kind of pop any bubbles that are coming up to the top. Now this one I thought about, this is the special one here. So what this is I have tried a new recipe. I have never really tried to venture out and change my recipe all that much, but I thought I want to just see. I've been doing it long enough. I feel like I know what I'm doing, at least part of the way. So I was like, let me just give it a try. So I decided to formulate a new recipe, and this recipe has beef tallow and a few other things. It's got shea butter, it's got cocoa butter. I'm not going to fragrance it. I really struggled with wanting to fragrance it and not wanting to fragrance it. I was like, I don't know what I want to do. But it is an experiment, which is why we're even putting it in these smaller molds. Because it is an experiment and I've never done it before. So I'm going to let it be completely experimental and not put fragrance. I am, however, going to put powdered goat's milk. And I guess we can just technically add that now, because usually when I do the kale, there's a little bit of kaolin clay in there too. So that way I can blend it up. Let's go ahead and do this. I really should have, I was going to strain those those lye water things, and I didn't. But this one has the most, oh, cross your fingers. This is the scary one. Everybody says that beef tallow kind of decelerates trace a little bit. But I've never used it, and it's a lot of ingredients, and I don't want to waste it. Also, I want my own formulated recipe to go well. So let's blend this for a few minutes. I'm going to do like that. I think that'll be good. Looks a little bubbly. It's got shea butter. It's got some other things. But I don't want to take a chance that it's going to just suddenly jump forward on me. I think we're good to go. This is my first ever attempt at making my own recipe, formulating my own recipe. So let's just pour, make sure we have enough for both to be sort of even. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I'll scrape this out. Sorry if it's a little bit in the way. And we'll see how long it sets up, like how long it takes to actually set up. Hopefully not too long. Because if you get a false trace, then it won't set up. But I don't think that's what we did. I think we're good. And I think next time I make it, if it's any good, because this is just experimental. You won't see this on the website, at least not right away. And it is kind of an expensive recipe because it's got cocoa butter and a couple, shea butter and stuff like that. So, whew, that was right in the face with the alcohol. Nicely done. Okay, we're good. Let's leave that, and here's hoping and crossing your fingers that that turns out into soap, because I would really love it if I didn't waste all those ingredients. So we will leave these 24 hours. I know these are soap because they already are setting up, but we'll see. We'll see. Say your prayers. So tomorrow we will come back and we'll check on this beauty here and see. It is very soft, but it does kind of look like soap. So we may have to leave that one longer than 24 hours. I don't know yet. But I will see you guys in 24 hours and we will check it out. Okay, we're here, everybody. Welcome back. It's been 18 hours. These soaps were a little more accelerating, so they're kind of a little bit hard now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them. They shouldn't be too hard to cut. We're going to start with the beer soap. I have made this soap on my channel before, but if you're new here, this will be new to you. And if not, you can just skip this part. It's fine. Shouldn't take me but a minute to cut each one. So let's cut this one. Should have gone a little bit over for the side. See, it's a little bit hard in the middle. Oy. Because these do set up pretty quickly. And that's what it looks like on the inside. When I was making this, I mixed up the oils and I forgot to use the chamomile olive oil. So then I had to add the chamomile afterwards, which is unfortunate because I really feel like that's not a good thing. But it'll be okay. I did add the chamomile afterwards. It just doesn't have as much chamomile as it normally does. And so next time I make it, I'll do better. But I need to get some more olive oil actually in the chamomile and get that going. And I need to make more beer soap because it is the most popular soap that I sell. Everybody loves the beer soap. So if you're looking to get some, I got a couple bars left of the old batch, and this batch will be ready in 4 weeks, and I will list it. And then I'm also probably going to have another one made by then. I just didn't have enough molds to do multiple, so I'm going to do more beer, and in 4 weeks we will have plenty of beer soaps listed on the site. So the lemon poppy peppermint, I put the lemon peel powder. This is the first time I've used the lemon peel powder and the lemon granules. So let's see how it turned out. Last time I used lemon zest, but citric acid is supposed to deactivate lye. So if you do certain things with lemon, you might want to be careful. I don't know if lemon essential oil is the same, but this is what it looks like. And that's the lemon granules and the poppy seeds. I mean, honestly, it looks good. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. A few drag marks from the pieces. I think it's beautiful. Perfect. All right, good. So we know that it's safe to use lemon peel powder and lemon essential oils in the amounts that I did, and it does not deactivate anything. It's a good hard bar. I think it gelled a little bit in the middle, but that's okay too. Any discoloration should even up over the next 4 weeks. And honestly, these aren't about the color. These are just about what's in them and everything good. So that's all that matters. Yeah, we did see a little bit of gel phase, how it's lighter. That dark circle, that's called gel phase. That's just it getting warm. It does that. It doesn't have to go through gel phase to be soap. Sometimes the gel phase causes colors to be a little more vibrant if you're doing colors, but I never aim for gel phase. That's not really what I'm trying to do. I think my colors are perfectly fine the way they are. Okay, now we are on to the one I'm excited about and nervous about. So we're going to cut the beef tallow. And this is my first time using my own formulated recipe. It would have been nice if I could have put it in the right mold. I'm going to have to get some more Brambleberry molds because these molds are not the easiest. Also, I just realized I didn't use any sodium lactate. I normally do, and it comes out much cleaner and harder, but honestly, it didn't do too bad. I guess just because the recipe worked out. But look at that. It's good and hard and clean. Perfect. And it turned into soap. I was so worried because I've never done my own recipe before. This is my first ever recipe. Okay, so I need it to be like that. Okay, here we go. Wow, that's not cutting off any edge pieces, is it? Looks like a slice of cheese. This looks like delicious provolone. Okay. This one didn't get, but... alright, here we go. That looks beautiful. And it looks like soap. I don't know how it works. I mean, I guess the real test will be when we use it in 4 weeks. It does have goat's milk powder. It does smell a little like beef tallow. Interesting. I was going to fragrance it. Next time I will. This was just an experiment. I just wanted to see completely before I had done anything. And so next time I think I'll add fragrance. And I don't think I can complain about that at all. That is beautiful. So I'll figure out what kind of fragrance I want to do. And in 4 weeks I'll get to try it. I can't believe I have to wait so long to give it a go. Yeah, it looks perfect. I don't know what to think about that, but I love it. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more experimental soaps, I definitely want to try to experiment, I think, a little bit, but only with some of the natural ones. I don't want to waste a bunch of ingredients because, especially since I don't really sell soap, it doesn't really sell. And that's why I'm not making cold process soap. In case you're new here and you didn't know, it's because I have too much cold process soap from last year and I cannot sell it. People want other stuff, which is why this year we are working on lotions and everything else. So if you want to see a cold process soaps, feel free to share with your friends. Go buy some soap. I mean, do whatever. But otherwise, it's just not going to be a lot of cold process soaps. That's why I haven't made videos in a while. I am going to make shampoo bars very soon. So if you guys want to see that, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, I don't know what the next video is going to be. So let me know what you guys want to actually see. And I will try to work on that. But let me know what you guys think of all my beautiful natural soaps. I'm really pleased. I think they turned out really good. And let me know what you guys think of them. This was fun. I missed doing this. So leave me a comment down below and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.